Well, this is our leading story this evening. United States President Donald Trump has repeatedly accused the South African government of targeting white farmers since the start of his second term in office. He maintains that Afrikaners face land grabs and genocide without providing proof, despite South Africa refuting the allegations. Newzroom Afrika's Qaanitah has more on the souring relations between South Africa and the USA.
South Africa has been on US President Donald Trump's radar just weeks into his second term. He ordered an investigation into what he claimed were disturbing developments in the country.
Terrible things are happening in South Africa. The leadership is doing some terrible things, horrible things. So that's under investigation right now. We'll make a determination. And until such time as we find out what South Africa is doing, they're taking away land, they're confiscating land, and actually they're doing things that are perhaps far worse than that.
Despite South Africa's repeated explanation that the Expropriation Act didn't allow for mass land seizures, Trump and his administration remained unconvinced. Trump then signed an executive order granting refugee status to Afrikaners, stating the move was in response to South Africa's so-called racial policies and its decision to take Israel to the International Court of Justice for alleged genocide in Gaza. Soon after, Trump went further, insisting that a genocide was underway in South Africa.
The farmers in South Africa are being treated brutally, and it's been reported, and nobody wants to cover it, but they happen to be white. And if they were black, I'd do the exact same thing. And we treat people very well when we see there's a genocide going on. So if it's a genocide, that's terrible, and I happen to believe it could very well be.
The Trump administration fast-tracked a program to resettle Afrikaners in the United States. This is despite the South African government strongly denying claims of racial persecution.
The president made it clear that Afrikaners in South Africa who were the victims of unjust racial discrimination would be welcome to come to the United States, and he's now delivering on that promise.
When asked why Afrikaners were given preferential treatment while the broader US refugee program remained frozen for most Africans, Trump escalated his rhetoric.
Now South Africa leadership is coming to see me, I understand, sometime next week. And, we're supposed to have I guess a G20 meeting there or something, but we're having a G20 meeting. I don't know how we can go unless that situation's taken care of, but it's a genocide that's taking place that you people don't want to write about, but it's a terrible thing that's taking place.
As Trump and allies like South African-born tech billionaire Elon Musk continue to push the white genocide narrative, President Cyril Ramaphosa remains hopeful that his working visit to the US can help change the narrative. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I am Qaanitah.